Gavin. My wife and I. We'd like to express our utmost appreciation for you taking the time to be here with us today. I thank each and every one of you for being part of our lives. It fills me with tremendous confidence and pride to stand and see so many familiar faces and some unfamiliar ones. It's a room full of memories. Some good, some bad, and some ugly. Looking at you, Chris. May we continue to write new chapters together. So here's a health to those that love us. Here's a health to those that love them, that love those, that love them, that love those, that love us.
You say that again, please.
You'll be lucky. I can speak for Jen, or hopefully I can from this point, in saying that this is the most spectacular day of our lives thus far. And I know that looking back on this day will be as wonderful as it has been looking forward to it. I'll be making a few toasts to some deserving people, so make sure your glasses are well topped up. You may wish to loosen any clothing. That's only your own. It's not that sort of party, Gavin. Can you see a pattern emerging here? Firstly, I'd like to thank my father-in-law, Peter, for his kind words. I hope I'm worthy of them.
You paid me well.
I put that in my speech just in case. I give you my most heartfelt thanks for welcoming me into the Clare clan and bringing together the Clare Clark clan. In fact, Alison and Peter have done everything to make me feel welcome since Gem and I started courting for a number of years ago. I've lost track of the amount of times Alison has fed and watered and cared for me, and the number of times Peter has washed my car. I really enjoy my visits to their home in Shropshire for that reason exactly. It feels like home. Especially when Al and Granny and Papa are there. It's always felt to me like family, and now it's officially his. For the most wonderful gift anyone could receive, a precious gem. I do apologise, James, for the amount of sentimentality. I wouldn't want to make you uncomfortable. I love her with all my heart, and will do everything in my power to look after her always. Will you please be upstanding and drink with me a toast to Alison and Peter? I met their lovely daughter. And you can sit down again. I met a lovely daughter, this one here, as the girl almost next door, or that girl down the road in Nottingham, where our friendship developed into a beautiful relationship. After a few years in Nottingham, we were both itchy to go and find somewhere new, to settle down and have babies and a dog and a pig and an orchard. James ideas. House with roof, near pub. After a vintage day out in the sunshine on the banks of the River Dee, we're totally sold on Chester. And here we are, and here's to a bit of spontaneity, which I feel has dried up a bit of late, leaving us to be grounded, responsible, and married. Let's hope it never dries up completely. Not Not soon after our move, I'm only on page 3. Not soon after our move, we were greeted by the patter of tiny feet, which soon turned into the thunder of angry paws, as Charlie Beagle happened on our lives as war happened. Charlie's gone on holiday today and has granted us a thus far stress-free day. Another family member, who Peter has talked. That Peter has talked. Is my dear Granny. I'd imagine she'll be having a cup of tea right as we speak in her home in Norfolk. Never has she been much of a traveller, but her favourite parts of Norfolk are well covered, and as lovely as you all are, you're a rather noisy rabble. Granny is a true inspiration to me and to many through her humble, selfless, kind nature. It has helped remind me of how things should be done properly and traditionally amidst the frenzy of modern living. My Granny, one of God's better people, I love you. Representing the Clark head are our mum and dad, Margaret and Frank. I've ever had, but in addition to that, you're the best parents I could have wished for. You gave me life and taught me how to live. Growing up in places was hard to do, but with a mum and dad like you, it took the punch out of it. I certainly regret ever wanting to take you to the money market, Mum. You've both given me an opportunity to do exactly as I wanted with this life. Guidance to do right. Leniency to learn from my mistakes. And I've learned from those that I've learned. Your hard work has paid off as I'm here today, and there's no other place that I'd rather be. I love you both entirely. Growing up, I always wanted to be a world-class professional footballer. but failing that, I wanted to turn out just like my dad. If I become half the man he is, I know I'll be on the right tracks. I know she really loves having you as her new outlaws. I thank Jem for her ability to tease and wind you up as well, if not better than I do. She's a good cook. And somewhere we have some presents that I'd love to give to both Alison and to Margaret. Thanks, Jem. Ushers. Well done, guys. I've never seen ushering like it. Most of my friends and family did end up lost and bewildered in the countryside based on maps, ushering directions. Joking, mate. It's only a few of them, and they're not really important. Al. Hello.
Hello.
I could not wish for a better brother-in-law. And Matt, may we be sea biscuits always. I think the world of you, mate. So we have a few wee small things for you.
You have to come and get them.
You'll have to
do
do your very best to get over here, Matt.